training are here at the invitation of the Belize Tourism Board, which is looking to raise the level where the tour guide experience is concerned. It's happening this week at the Biltmore, and Mike Rodun stopped in. Here's that story.
55 tour guides from across the country have opted to try for international certification after intensive training under the Aquila Tour Guide Excellence Training Program. Aquila operates out of Canada and is one of the top training facilities and operators in the industry. Today's training was conducted by 2 specialists in the field.
As we are looking at our regional competition, Mexico, and now with Cuba coming online, we have to raise the bar of how we are going to put forward our products, our tour products, our port, and be able to raise the ranking and the ratings of our port to stay in the game. In this area we have over 300 calls. That's very good for most of the ports in this area. We do really well, but we want to ensure that we keep that and that we keep raising the bar.
Aquila is the official trainer for the Florida Caribbean Cruise Association. So all the cruise lines recognize the name, they recognize the training, they know that it's making a difference and helping in many destinations where we've been. And I even had one of the cruise lines in a recent article say that she really is happy when she hears that Aquila is coming to a country because she knows that it's going to make a difference in their guest experience.
The training is for seasoned tour guides with 3 years or more in the industry. Prospective trainees have had to write an essay on why they want to attend the course, as well as present recommendations from persons in the industry. BTB is assuming 90% of the cost, but guides also had to invest to show that they are buying into this very critical component of the industry.
They will be running them through 2 main things. One is to be able to, how do you run a tour in terms of information, keeping fresh, keeping up-to-date information, knowing your customer, how do you interface with your customer, but also from the operation side, how do you ensure guest satisfaction, how do you ensure that your guest is getting the best information that they're supposed to get, and be able to go back to their country and tell a story about the best story about the best time they had in Belize as a destination.
The tour guide, we always say, is one of the most important aspects of the tourism industry. Any frontline staff, but in the cruise industry especially, it's the tour guide that's going to make the biggest difference. We've had cruise executives tell us that people will remember they came to a country, they may remember what tour they did, they may remember where they went, but they always remember their tour guide, and usually by name. So it's important.
The training carried out by Aquila is considered, in a nutshell, advanced training for the cruise sector, part of an ongoing regimen.
We do 2 things. One, we have the general guide course that we do every year. We're also looking at the professional core and the core components of those right now and trying to roll out a new mode and method of training. We have noticed that there are different levels of people because due to experience and also due to training. Every year we also require the guides who have already been trained to do refresher courses. We do update courses, whether it's in presentation, depending on where we see that there are some deficiencies by destination, is how we train them and how we work with that destination to be able to get them up to scratch.
The training will be over a 4-day period, after which guides will be required to sit an exam to receive certification. Mike Rodun for News 5.
If the tour guides are successful, they will be Florida and